got drunk and rammed up on the barge. Go to stick mine up on the bank, I just go right by everybody.
And I look south, and the sky is black.
All right, gang, welcome to the Captain's Report, guys. Today, I'm going to introduce you to a few folks we have here in the bus, go through a little bit about who we are, what we're doing, and say happy birthday to America. Happy 250 years, America. What do you think, boys? Happy birthday, America.
Happy birthday, America.
Happy birthday.
All right.
Welcome to the Captain's Report, where the fish are big, the stories are bigger, and nothing is off limits. We're talking wild fishing tales, charter chaos, and the unfiltered side of the industry, straight from the captains who've seen it all. So grab a beer, hold your rods, and tighten those drags, because this ain't your granddaddy's fishing report.
So, welcome to what I call the Sardine Machine. What do you think? What do you think?
Love it.
Yeah?
Love it.
Cool
It
setup?
fits.
Oh yeah, it's
Thoughts?
beautiful.
I mean, she's a work in progress, but
Hey, we get to ride the short bus.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Round two.
What do you think we could do with something like this? Would you do some tournaments or go do some? What are your thoughts? Any cool ideas?
Every time I get on this bus, I'm contemplating whether to lick the windows or get a shot out of the bucket.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, so let me introduce a few people to you. Like I said, my name is Captain Robert, Fish Finder Fishing Charters. I got a couple of my associates on here, and we also got another couple main stagers. Let's go to Captain Jason Burton of Murrells Inlet Fishing Charters, captain of FishZilla, one of the mainstays here in the inlet. We are currently at the MIFC Shack, and we'll be shooting live from the MIFC Shack. Usually once a week. Maybe we'll skip it around, do some different places. Captain Jason, what do you think about my bus?
Yeah, I absolutely love the bus.
Yeah?
This is the ultimate bachelor pad for guys who aren't bachelors.
Oh, man.
If I had this in my 20s, bad things would happen.
You wouldn't be here.
I know what I did in my 20s, and I don't think I should be here. So the fact that I am here proves that you can be stupid as long as you're tough.
You can remember what you did in your 20s?
Yeah.
So, Captain Jason, under MIFC, how many boats do you have here, Captain Jason? We got a few of them on this Marsh Walk right here where we're at, right?
Yeah, I think total we got 11.
Nice.
MIFC owns 7, and then we have some wonderful affiliates that run through us as well.
Sweet.
So.
Speaking of affiliates, Captain Caleb here representing Carolina Hook and Fly. Carolina Hook and Fly is the boat name. Captain Caleb, what do you think about our bus?
Love the bus. Love the idea. Love what you're doing with it.
Think we can tell some pretty funny stories from this bus?
Man, if nothing else, we're capturing memories.
Of course.
You know, no matter where this takes you, whether it's traveling to tournaments, meeting new anglers, if nothing else, you've got some gold down here our way.
This is going to be something we look back on maybe a few years down the line. And kind of point and laugh at ourselves a little bit, but also cherish a little bit.
Yeah. If I have a kid, let him get about 16
I
and be
know,
like, hey, man,
you need to listen.
You need to listen to this.
Captain Caleb represents Carolina Hook and Fly. Also, we have On the Fly with Captain Jimmy Denver, and you have Captain Kish Regan with the Flyby, the Maverick. Nice. Cool deal.
Yep.
All right, getting a little bit back to our side, I'll introduce you to the man, the myth, the legend, Captain Jack Black Diamond, part of Fish Finder Fishing Charters Group. How about it, Captain Jack? What do you think we can do with this bus?
I love the bus. I mean, look, do a podcast. Check out Caleb.
Yeah, kick back,
that's
relax.
what you call kick back,
relax.
kick back casting.
See, and there's we got our little table mainstay, big bass.
Yeah, you got to have
given to us by a friend we might talk about later in the future. And speaking of somebody that likes this bass, Captain Joe in the production seat of Captain of Fish Finder 3 from Fish Finder Fishing Charters. How about it, Joe? How is it back there in behind the screen land?
Stressful.
It's stressful? You get poked and prodded a little bit?
Yes.
So if you hear him chiming in from time to time, he's behind his little matrix setup back here where he's got 11 buttons and 3 screens and can
got
change.
A lot of cool colors.
The cover for the captain. Ooh, the colors. The colors.
Yeah, can we make that button a jig head?
Yeah. Missing one of our own Fish Finder Fishing Charters. We also have Captain Dave. You might see him from time to time. A lot of MIFC captains will probably be on here from time to time. We also have Captain Ike Grand Chillin with MIFC with us today, celebrating Happy America Day. Happy 250 for the US of A. How you doing, Captain Ike?
I'm just Grand Chillin, the party boat that does a little bit of fishing.
That's right. That's right.
That's what it's all about.
I hear you.
We got Barry White over here.
We get down with it on Grand Chillin, baby. And we're sitting on the lovely casting couch right here. And
Yeah,
I'm
that's it. The cast.
You say Barry White or Betty White?
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, Captain Jason, we'll probably have several other captains. I know there's a few of us sponsoring the bus, but Captain Jason's got Captain Quentin. We got Captain Nick, the Bearded Wonder. Captain Hayden might pop in from time to time. There's so many other good captains down here. Captain Justin's running around. He's somewhat affiliated with Ambush. Who else do we got down here, guys? Catcher Kyle. He's on the lineup down here. He's going to be part of this. Oh, man, we might have Captain Adam Goodwin come on. We've got some legends like Captain Shane Basher maybe stopping in.
Oh, Shane.
Oh, Shane. That's right.
Chris
We love you,
Anderson's
Shane.
back in town to do a little fishing.
Yeah, man. Oh, gosh. Captain Blake, I got him wrangled up.
Balake?
We might see Captain Balake.
I like Balake.
Balake. Then we might have a few other crazy ones on here. We'll get Captain Corey. Give us some brewboat stories maybe one day.
I bet he's got some good ones.
Oh, dude. I can
man.
imagine.
I ran into Captain Chimmet the other day, and he wanted to do it.
We'll probably have some legends on here eventually. Some old commercial legends.
Me and him and
then
a couple of
representing the old school headboat days.
You need a Legends.
Oh, just the legends itself. Yeah.
Jack.
So
Chimmet, Shane.
Couple ideas we have out there.
Y'all
We're gonna have
set in on that one. We're gonna hurt your feelings.
Yeah, we're gonna have the legends.
I'll be out there.
Yeah. We'll also have the ladies behind the captains. We've thought about that one, right, guys?
Yes, that is going to be a wonderful episode. I just want you to picture all of our wives, bottles of wine. Truth is coming out.
I feel sorry for Joe.
Oh, he's gonna. Joe. We've already figured out Joe's probably gonna be stuck in here for that one. And let the ladies go at it.
I think for construction wise, we need to make him like a shark cage.
Yeah, like on that Roadhouse movie, get him the chicken wire.
Yes.
Plexiglass. In
They
case
can
the
beat
wine-
on the door, but
the
they're
wine
not
bottles
coming in.
Bulletproof glass,
Oh yeah, I don't know. I think we got some pretty cool things planned for this bus. We'll meet some awesome people. We'll talk some awesome fishing stories. I mean, I know we've got a lot of crazy.
What about that guy?
Which one's that guy?
Big Country.
Big Country.
We can't forget.
Yeah, Big Country.
We'll have outlaw fishing charters on here as well. Captain Dustin will be popping in from time to time. We have Rooster Tail charters. Captain Coleman sitting in, and we've got a lot of awesome captains down here.
A lot of good stories to be
A
told.
lot of good stories. And there'll probably be more than I can even talk about right now. All right. So what are some cool things or places? I mean, we got red fishing tournaments, going around. Captain Jason, you've been judo chop. You got a fly flying around in here. We got Captain Jason Burton likes to do some redfish tournaments. We might have to chase that around a little bit. We got ICAST coming up in the near future. We'll have to talk about that a little bit in an episode.
I want to go to ICAST.
I know.
Let's go.
I want to go to ICAST. He won't let me. He makes me stay and work.
Somebody's got to run the boats.
Hey, we got
Me and Joe, we have to keep the lights on the company.
Somebody's got to do it.
Somebody's got to do it.
The black sheep. They paint our boats black. We're the black sheep.
I'll be here with
Of
you.
the fleet.
Yeah,
I'll be here
We'll
with
have
you.
somebody we can talk to.
Maybe in the future, what do you think we could do some seminars?
Oh, absolutely.
I think that would be pretty cool. I mean, guys, if you're in the area, check out our social media. We'll be posting like when we shoot live. Right now, we kind of got it set up every Wednesday at 5 down here at the MIFC Shack on the Marsh Walk in Murrells Inlet.
They can find us all on the Marsh Walk.
Yep, fun. And all these captains are here on the Marsh Walk. If you just walk from one to the other, any of the faces that you see in the next few episodes, you will definitely see us here. Pull us aside, ask us questions, tell us, hey, you heard that funny story? That'd be awesome to hear from you guys. But check out our social media. That'll have our schedule. If we start doing some events, you'll have to check those events out. All of our full episodes will be on YouTube. We'll be putting clips out and shorts. Share us, like us, subscribe, comment, tell us your funny stories. We'd love to hear it all.
Get them.
What you see on the bus, guys. What you see on the bus.
So since it's 4th of July,
Oh, yeah. Happy America Day.
is it time to talk about some 4th of July, either horror stories or comical stories?
What you got?
Are we transitioning now?
I think we should hear some funny 4th of July, what we see on the inlet for 4th of July stories. You got one figured out, Cap Gill?
No, skip me.
Skip you?
Skip me. There's better ones.
Yeah. I mean, I got one. I think Captain Jack's got a good one.
My story is I leave here.
A lot of us will take 4th of July.
That's
off,
what
right?
we've been doing because there's too many people in the inlet. You can't.
Cap
do it.
Jason, do you mostly take 4th of July off?
Yeah, but I got 100 stories from
I can
parades
imagine.
and Coast Guards breaking my windows and fights and water balloons.
We'll preface a little bit. Murrells Inlet's known for a couple of good things. Number one, 4th of July, we always have the point. There's always parties and stuff going on at the point. And then we have the 4th of July parade. And we are very much known for boat parade. And we are very much known for our fireworks. So our fireworks are usually pretty good. There's a couple stories about that one too. Yeah, we've security for those. But on those days, in between those days, funny things happen. A lot of funny things happen. Captain Jack, what do you think? You've got a good 4th of July. Running the head boats, you've probably gotten a couple of good
Every
stories.
4th of July, we used to have to load up 150 people and do a fireworks cruise because we do a 2-hour fireworks cruise. And so the way they would set up the fireworks, they used to set them up in the inlet, and they would wait until all our big party boats got pulled up to where we could see the fireworks.
Yeah.
So we try to see where the fireworks are going to be set in the afternoon and pick a bank that we could all pull up. Now I'm talking about 100 to 110 foot boats.
Yep.
Being able to line up on the bank, nose up. And back then we had 5 of them doing it. So one evening on the 4th, it's 10 o'clock at night, getting ready to shoot the fireworks. Tide's sort of high. All the boats come in a line. We go to turn and put the boats on the bank.
Yep.
So I'm like the 4th boat in line, lined up. Everybody turns, boat on the bank, boat on the bank, nose up. Because the boats are long enough, you could stick the nose up on the bank.
And still have all the running gear.
Right, and
in the
everything's
deeper
still
water.
out in the deep water. Well, it's dark, and I don't see it. We're out by the red marker out there by the trout hole, and I'm the 4th boat in line, and I turn to go to stick mine up on the bank. I just go right by everybody. There I go.
I kept going.
I'm just going out in the marsh. I'm just going. I had
right,
perfectly
pause.
lined up on that little creek, and the tide was high. 90-foot headboat.
Going
I'm watching
through.
everybody else go by. I'm still right going. And they
That's funny.
took up yet. I mean,
That's
I had
funny.
to put it in reverse, and they're on the radio going, Jack, where you going? And I just kept, I'm going right out through the
That's
marsh.
good.
That's hilarious. That is hilarious. So right now they're shooting the fireworks off the tip of what we call the government pier, right?
Veterans? I thought it was
Pier.
veteran. Is it veterans?
Is it Veterans now?
Veterans Pier or government pier?
Marsh
I
Walk.
think veterans is now.
Tomato,
yeah.
tomato.
Yeah, I think it's the same thing.
The old
so
school was government. Now I think you're
right. I think it's veterans. But I mean, you know what that was, right? Back in the day,
Yeah.
that was where the government had their
It was owned by the government.
owned by the government, had their crash boats there for World War II and all that kind of stuff where they could go out and rescue. Anyways, I digress. So right now they're shot off of there, but I remember back in the day they used to load them all on a barge. And they'd put them all in a barge and they'd drift them out in the middle of the creek, kind of on the main channel.
Really?
Yeah, and they'd push them up against the bank and they'd fire them from a barge. Well, that's all well and good. They'd fire all these, fireworks from the barge. I remember running a trip on the 5th of July one day. They fire all the fireworks. They unload the barge. They take it all back. I think they use the Explorer to transport back and forth. And they just leave the barge out there because you're not bringing that back in the middle of the night.
Right.
No worries.
Right.
Until one July 5th morning, I go out there and there's about a 32-foot Sea Ray parked right on top of this 50 by 20-foot steel barge right in the middle of the channel.
On top.
On top. Parked. It's
Yes,
perfect
I remember
as
that.
perfect as you could park a boat. Apparently in the middle of the night, got drunk and rammed up on the barge just like they meant to put it there. Boop.
Left it.
Left it,
Swam back.
I guess.
Whose boat?
No idea. It wasn't there when I got back, so I'm assuming the only thing I can imagine is they took the barge and the boat all together and took it to the ramp.
Packing it up, going home.
It was. You couldn't have picked it up. You couldn't have picked it up and placed it on the barge.
That's funny.
And they had the barge. The barge was pulled up parallel to the bank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So these people had to be hauling butt and
It
going down the bank. and
What I
back.
was surprised they didn't skip and go over it and end up in the marsh. It just went shoop, boop, and set right on top.
That's impressive.
tilted over one side. It was like a 30-foot Sea Ray, full bow.
Yeah.
You couldn't do that if you wanted to.
No.
No,
You'd had to been drunk and
not a chance.
It just makes you want to be a fly on the wall. Can you just see,
Imagine.
like him and his buddy just riding, and all of a sudden he's
so
like,
cool, 4th of July.
"Hey man, we're not really going anywhere. Like, what's going on?" And you just see like white water behind him. And he goes, "Funny, I don't remember this barge here yesterday. This is definitely a first."
It's probably like when you see the rental pontoons with the prop out of the water,
Like
thinking
today?
they're going somewhere.
Yeah. Today being the 4th of July, we saw a couple rental pontoons.
High and dry.
High and dry.
That's 4th of July. It's maybe a little extra special, but that's a pretty usual thing. Seeing,
But it's
racked up. It's such a traditional.
For
thing.
me, it's so great because the anticipation is well better than the actual crash.
Yeah.
the morning of the 5th of July is always great because
yeah.
you know how much fun they had out here last night on the 4th by the amount of boats that are up in the bars.
Parked here, parked there.
No, it actually at times can, like when we saw that one today, Jason, near me and you, they were like, "Yeah, I bet we could rent a boat and come out here and fish." And I'm like, "I bet you could. Watch this guy."
Womp.
And you see him straight into an oyster bed.
Yeah.
And they were like, "What's he on?" I'm like, "There are thousands of these oyster beds throughout the inlet." So if you would
Welcome
like
to
to rent a
Murrells
boat and go try to do this, by all means.
hilarious.
Caleb's like, "What are they doing?" I said, "Making us new fishing holes."
Yeah.
They're
Dredging
just
it.
turning
Dredge it
away.
up.
Just
Dredge it.
I'm kind of glad they painted the skiffs yellow, so you know.
At least
you
you know who
know.
they are.
That one was high and dry in the middle.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
funny. That is funny.
All
Captain
right, I
Jason.
got one more 4th.
We'll see what Captain Jason. What do you got
You
for
got
a
a
4th of
fourth?
July?
Oh man, I got a
Pull
bunch
us a
of
good
fourth.
one.
So we don't work on the 4th.
Yep.
So typically, I just want you to envision. We've ran, 60 days straight. We're tired, and all of a sudden we're gifted a day off.
I'm
So
real tired, boss. I need a day off.
alcoholic beverages start flowing with breakfast, and they're still there at 10 o'clock at night with the fireworks. So we used to do the Murrells Inlet Boat Parade.
Oh yeah.
So the problem with this is the parade is typically later in the day. They base it on high tide. So we're going to go out drinking all day, and now we're going to get organized and get in line. So there was a couple years, and I'll never forget because, this kid is probably like 20. But there was always a house. We would ride down a canal, and there was this little fat kid in an inner tube. And I've thought about this kid for years.
That was me.
No, it was not you. And this little kid had a little garden hose, and he would just spray the boat. Well, we said, okay, not this time. So we come in close, and a buddy of mine has a 5-gallon bucket of water and dumps this kid.
Oh no.
And we're thinking, we got you, right? This joker pulls out a fire hose that he had underneath him, and it was all a setup to get us to come closer, and open this fire hose up and knock 3 people off the bow of the boat. And the whole time I'm like, I just got punked by a 9-year-old.
In an inner tube.
He's over there with his little water hose. Come on in, I'll spray you. And then out comes like Rambo, like out the marsh, like, boom, boom. And so the next year, of course, we're like, okay, like we're
got
ready
him.
for the same kids there. We're like fully ready. What happens? He got us again.
Yeah.
But that year was particularly fun for that. And one of the coolest stories is just getting in trouble and getting out of trouble at the same time. So we were partaking in a water balloon fight amongst a bunch of boats, and we're drunk,
It happens.
and we're like, oh, here comes the Coast Guard. Who is going to hit the Coast Guard with a water balloon?
Who's
Who's gonna be man enough? Who's
on the
got
boat?
cojones enough to lob
Who's-
a mortar?
Who's on the boat? What are your options before you?
This was years ago. I couldn't even tell you who was on the boat, but we had a couple big boys on the boat, and the guy was like, hey, man, let's do it. We ride by, and Coast Guard guys. They're either super tiny or they're like ripped out of their mind.
Yeah.
What I didn't realize is that one of the Coast Guard guys was like a AAA baseball player.
Oh.
So one of our captains literally he's like, dude, watch this. Dude, he pegs this guy in the back of the head. And we're thinking, we're going to jail. This is bad. Dude, we threw a second one. It lands in the water. This guy picks it up, turns around, throws a 90-mile-an-hour fastball with a water balloon and busts the windshield of our boat out.
Oh my
way.
God.
And he is freaking out.
Oh, the ghosties
Dude,
freaking
this
out
guy's
now.
like 6'7". I mean, like, he's probably like stacked shirts on his stomach. It's ripped out of his mind. And the guy pulls over to me and he was like, "Hey, man, shouldn't be throwing water balloons at the Coast Guard." And I was like, "Dude, you broke my glass." And he was like, "How about a get out of jail free card?" I said, "Deal." And we went our separate ways. And I saw him later on,
Yeah.
a couple weeks later. I said, "Hey, buddy, how's it going?" He said, "Good, man." He said, "That was a lot of fun." He said, "We good?" I said, "We are more than good." And never had to cash in on it.
At least
But
you didn't take that 90-mile-an-hour fastball
Dude.
water balloon to the face. Or
I'm going
anything.
to tell you right now, I didn't think a water balloon could break glass.
Oh, God.
And the fact, but I saw this guy, like when he got off the boat went up 6 inches. I'm like,
Jacked.
good God.
Jacked.
Yeah.
Big
like
un.
jacket. Oh my God. This guy's
America. That's what I'm talking
6'4".
about. America.
Oh, yeah.
Happy birthday, America.
He probably ate like 4
Don't mess with our
bratwursts before he
jacked
got on the
coasties.
boat. That's my 4th of July story.
Dude, 4th of July parade is usually pretty fun around here. For those that don't know, are checking this out for, what kind of shenanigans go on here 4th of July. We have a parade that goes around almost the entirety of the inlet, and the main objective is who's the coolest decorated, who can shoot the other with whatever water apparatus they have. Not so much water balloons anymore. I think they're shot.
Yeah, they're gone. So it's
shot-
more like super soakers.
Super
now.
soakers.
Sea turtles got mad.
Oh yeah, it happens. It happens. But it's fun. It's super fun. A lot of us get in on it. But Caleb, did you figure something out for us?
Man, no. Yes, but no. My story's lame. Man, so for years and years, where the boat I ran was parked, we had to move it for the parade. We were in the way.
Yeah.
So all those years,
Just
I'm
because
like,
the stern of your boat stuck out.
yes,
Gotcha.
yes. Where the boat was when the parade came through,
Yep.
they're probably going to hit my motor. So we
Might
had
as
to
well.
had to move the boat. So for years, 4th of July, usually me and my brother, sometimes a friend, we'd be like, "Hey, we got to move the boat. We might as well go fish." Because
Of
most
course.
people
It would-
don't fish on 4th of July. They
Take
go,
a charter captain. I'm gonna go party and have fun. No, I'm gonna go fish.
I'm going to go. Yeah, so we go fish.
Caleb has a problem.
He
Just
does.
so our listeners
I
know.
mean, and it's a good problem for the profession. I'll say that.
Sure. You
But that
always
is-
have room to learn.
that
But
is-
Caleb has a problem. Caleb
That is
likes fishing with a side of fishing, with fishing for dessert.
Exactly.
That's it.
Absolutely.
Customers get off the boat. Let's go fishing.
We got time.
Customers get
Gotta
on the
have
boat. let's-
priorities, right, bud?
You got to have time. Yeah.
He is the only person I know that when a hurricane comes up, he'll be like, "Got a rain suit? Think we
about
can
to say
catch
that.
something?
Oh,
Let's go see if we can
I
do
love
it."
That
I
bite's about to
love
be.
it.
That bite's about to be on. They're
I
going to turn
love
on
it.
right before it gets here.
Absolutely
Let's go.
they are.
Let's go.
So we moved the boat for 4th of July, and every year we'd go fish, and it kind of became a habit. We like, even if we didn't, because later in the years they were like, "Well, no, you don't have to move your boat now."
But you still kind of want to go fishing.
The wife never knew. I was
Oh.
like, "Hey, babe, we got to go move the boat.
Oh yeah, move
We're
the
going
boat.
fishing." So we
I'm sure they
4th of
know.
July.
Well, probably by now, probably
They know
so we send it one day, like 4th of July morning, flat ocean. I'm like, man, we're gonna run south,
Okay.
way south.
Yeah.
We make the run, and we are whacking them,
All right.
catching some nice fish, and it's like, man, this is one of those days.
Yeah.
And and this is our fault. We got distracted, and I remember we're catching sheep's head, and I look up and I look south, and the sky is black, and I'm like, that's not good. Not where we are.
Here it comes.
Not with this wind. Not this time of year. And I pull up the radar, and I was like, man, we gotta go. Like, we gotta go now, and we gotta hike. We got,
A ways to
over
run.
20 miles to
Uh-huh.
run. And so the whole time, man, the wind's kicking up, and I'm
Go.
trying to get home,
go.
as fast as I can without breaking the T-top off. and man, I'm a mile away, and I'm just
Here it comes.
getting it, looking back, trying to pull up the radar at the same time. I'm like, dude, I don't think we're gonna make it. And this thunderstorm had turned into a red cell, and man, there's lightning popping, and it's right behind us, and I make it in the jetties, and I remember like, oh, we're at least somewhat safe, and by the time I turned the corner at the jetties, the sky opened up, and we just got stuck in one of the nastiest storms I've been in. And I was like, man, this is what I get.
Running away on 4th of
This
July.
is what I get.
Go fishing.
Yeah.
But hey, man, you made it back to the jetty safe. That's a good. I mean,
Yeah.
how many times
Yeah.
have we had to run? And we'll probably share some stories about running from storms.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good
But
one.
normally 4th of July, man, like props to Murrells Inlet. It's a fun time. It's not my cup of tea.
You know,
They've got a good boat parade, man.
It's cool because you can enjoy different pieces and part how you
Sure,
want to.
sure.
If you want to go out in it, have fun, go party point. If you want to just come down and watch the fireworks, I mean, we got an awesome fireworks display. If you guys want to watch the parade, a lot of people come up and set just for the parade.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of different pieces and parts. So birthday for America on 4th of July for us is usually pretty cool. We do have a few mishaps. You said you had another one there, old man. What you got for another 4th of July mishap?
Well, back when I ran the New Inlet Princess, 105 foot, I happened to be coming in on a half-day fishing trip, coming in the inlet. Well, the timing for the boat parade, which was unbeknownst to me, was, they run it on high tide.
Uh-huh.
So I turn the jetties, I come in, and when I get about halfway down the houses, I'm looking back going, man, there sure is an awful lot of boats lined up behind me. What's all these boats doing in front of me? I had turned the corner, and there was a gap, and I'd put the Princess in the middle of the boat parade.
105 foot.
In the middle of the boat
good
parade.
old Princess. Right in the gap.
I'm having to, the whole time in the inlet, I'm too close. Oh, I better back up. Oh, I got to go forward. Oh, I got to back up. Because I had to put a mate on the bow and a mate on the stern with radios because they started stacking up when we started getting by the quay. And I can't see the first two boats in front of me because of the pulpit. I can't see the ones directly behind me. So now I got guys having to give me directions.
Yeah.
Go ahead, stop, go ahead. Well, I had Batman and Robin in the Batman boat, and I think I had the pulpit over top of them.
Coming through the inlet.
And I turned the corner, and it takes, the boat parade goes right down by in front of the marina that year. So I can't stop. What you got to understand is I can't stop, because if I stop, I lose my control.
Yeah.
And I drift off out of the channel, whatever. So I'm like, tell them to keep going or get out of the way. Tell them to keep going, And they were going because there was a big boat pushing in front, They were steady going, And so I come around the corner, and then I have to stop and turn the boat around.
Now, did anybody else in this parade understand what you were just about to do?
I don't think so. Because
whole parade comes through.
So let me it's like when you accidentally turn into the car line during a funeral.
Oh no!
Yes.
Is this what this is what I'm picturing? You accidentally merge into a funeral line, and you realize I don't belong here.
And then the cars are going slow,
stop
then you can actually go, because I got 3 engines and I'm having to use just one because more than one, and I'm too fast. I'm running over somebody, so I'm one out of gear.
That is hilarious.
So then I have to turn around
throw
the
on the parking
360.
brakes.
So then I make my turn, and they move Batman and Robin out of the way, and they start flagging them back, and I turn around. The parade has to stop.
So you got to spin the boat around.
Yes, I got to spin the boat around. And when I do spin it around, I'm stopping the boat parade. They all got to stop, for me to get turned around.
Yeah.
And when I get it turned around, start backing in the slip, my boss is standing at the ramp at the back.
Waiting for you.
So you were just in the parade. We got some crazies going outside the bus. Guys, you see live, it's always going a little nuts around here. You have to come check it out.
When I get it docked, when I get it docked, everybody gets off the boat, and I come walking out, and my boss looks at me and says, "You know you was in the middle of the boat parade, don't you?"
Yeah.
And I was like, I kind of figured that out when I noticed the Batman boat, behind me. And then he looked at me and he goes, "Only you."
Yeah. 4th of July is awesome for fun stuff like that. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but the 4th of July around here, to me, has always been kind of a special.
It's my favorite holiday. You
I know.
can keep Christmas. You can keep my birthday.
You like 4th of July?
You can keep anniversaries. I just want the 4th of July with
You haven't ever experienced
Halloween coming in second.
Yeah, oh, that's good. I'm a big Christmas guy.
Why do you love the 4th so much? What is the one thing? There's one thing.
I love America. I mean,
That's the one thing.
dude, I'm like, look at where we come. Like, the greatest country on earth.
Sure.
We get to celebrate. Like, I'll tell you this. It don't matter, race, political, whatever. Everybody stops to party on the 4th.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
You have people that don't
This
agree on
year-
anything. They're partying on the 4th.
Yep.
And this year will be extra special. Happy 250 years.
250 years.
250. We made it.
That's right. And we got
That's
more.
That's older than Turk.
Barely.
250.
That's older than Turk. Dang.
I don't know.
Oh,
It
man.
might be. It's close.
That's pretty funny. Well, guys, I'm glad you enjoyed the bus. I think this is the start of some awesome getting into some stories. I think we've already got a few cool stories in the backlog. So for those that haven't checked us out yet, come check us out. Come check us out on social media. Come check us out live. Come book a trip with one of your local guides. Check out some of our other sponsors. Oh, man, I think this is the start of something that's going to be super fun. What do you think, guys?
Dude, the captain's
Oh, yeah.
report.
I think it's gonna be
What'd
awesome.
you call the bus? What's
The
the name?
Sardine Machine.
The Sardine Machine.
With the casting couch. Oh,
There you go.
yeah.
We should call that
And
couch.
Barry White's going to be here, too.
There you go.
The
Let me
cap-
tell you something about the
Guys.
Sardine Machine.
That's right. Guys,
should-
don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out all our other episodes if you're seeing this after we aired a few of them. Guys, this is something that's going to be really awesome. Stay tuned. Cut it off at the America, and then cut it off right before that part. That'll be funny.
Hell no, you need to
Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an episode. If you're in the Murrells Inlet or Myrtle Beach area, come check us out live. And if you're looking to get on the water, check out our sponsors that help support this channel. Link in the description below. Thanks for watching, tight lines, and we'll see you on the water.